the queen at that point too. So I use the rage at that point to take out those clan castle troops and or the queen, depending on what I'm facing. So which troops have made it there to meet the clan castle and or the queen, and what kind of troops are coming out of the clan castle. So that'll kind of determine whether or not or what timing you're going to use for that. Now the other thing is your poison spell, and this is something that you can either use within phase 1 to again assist with taking out those clan castle troops and or archer queen, or a lot of times if I face a base where maybe the queen's put on the opposite side of where I'm going to enter, or where the two air defenses I'm going to target are closest together, if the queen's on the other side or maybe the clan castle's on the other side, I'll hold on to that poison so that once I deploy the lava hound and the loons and those things come out, I can utilize that poison to help take out any of those troops, and make sure the raid is still successful. So you're kind of ending or getting towards the end of phase 1 at this point, and you're about to start transitioning into phase 2, and really you're going to know when this is, or you're going to get that cue for when to transition into phase 2 based on when those two air defenses that you're targeting go down. Once they go down, it's time for phase 2, and you need to start looking at releasing the hounds and then following that up with the final cleanup with the balloons. So 2 things for the hounds that I want to share with you, tips for myself that I've learned to make your raid successful. Number 1, you want to make sure not analyze the base and look at where you're going to be dropping the hounds based on what's the quickest route you can get them to the air defense, or the shortest route. You don't want to do that, and the reason why is because you want them to also tank for the loons. So if you're trying to drop the hound and to get to the air defense within the shortest route, it's quite possible, and I would say 90% of the time, you're going to miss a bunch of outside or outlying defenses on the opposite side of the base that will start tearing your balloons apart once you drop your balloons. If you can drop the hounds in a way that allows them to take that trip to the air D and engage all these different defenses, you can make sure that those loons can attack without being burned up, because that's going to be really, really huge. Now, the other thing you want to make sure of so that you have a successful attack when it comes to the hounds is making sure that they pop. You need those lava pups to help with cleanup, because everybody knows, if you've used loons before, that they are incredibly slow. They are so slow. You could drop a loon, set your phone or tablet down, go make yourself a sandwich, get a snack, maybe watch a TV show or something, and come back before the loons made it to the defense. Okay, maybe not. Maybe you can't do all that, but they are very slow, and you don't want to get yourself in a position where essentially your pants are down and you've got these loons running around trying to take out the rest of the base and you run out of time. That's never good. Obviously, the idea here is a 3-star. That's what you're going for. So anything less than that, in my personal opinion, is considered a failure. So make sure that those hounds pop. Now, what you want to do when it comes to the last phase of deploying your loons is making sure that you are not dropping your finger down onto your screen and sliding in an arc across the base to drop your loons. There are different attacks, I think, where you can do that and still be successful. With this one, you're not going to want to do that. It's not going to end well for you. I've done it myself and was not successful. So you want to be strategic and really precise with where you're dropping your balloons. And the way to figure this out is by looking at that outside perimeter, at those defenses that are remaining, and you want to double tap or triple tap just outside for each one of those defenses that you see. So what I found is the easiest is to start from where I dropped the first lava hound and travel around the base on the outside in a clockwise motion, double or triple tapping for each defense that I see as I move around the base. Now that'll make sure that when you're deploying your loons, you don't have a large cluster of balloons trying to attack one defense and traveling from defense to defense. Instead, you have these much smaller units, either the pair of balloons or a cluster of 3, that are attacking simultaneously these different defenses. So sure, they're going to take some damage, but they're going to be able to take out all of that, all of those defenses at the same time, rather than running the risk of traveling from defense to defense, getting in range of other things like Teslas or wizard towers that can fire from a great distance away and are going to just tear those balloons apart. So that's essentially what you want to do for the last phase, is dropping out those loons. And if everything goes according to plan, maybe you even have some kill squad troops that are still up. Maybe you still have your heroes or some of the rest of the troops that are in there. But whether or not you do, by that point, you should have taken out majority, 90% of the defenses, and the loons and any of those lava pups that are remaining will, be cleaning up the rest of the base, the storages, the clan castle, the town hall, all that kind of stuff. And the brilliant thing about using this inverse GoLaLoon style attack is once the lava hounds pop, they essentially start that cleanup process for you at that point. So you could still be clearing out defenses with loons and have your kill squad still taking stuff out, and those pups are going to work on all those little storages and different things, the mines and the pumps and all that, so that once that last defense falls, you've got tons of loons left, you've got pups running around, taking out the rest of the base. This Town Hall 9 attack strategy, at least that's what I'm a Town Hall 9 and I use it, is so beneficial, and I think really demonstrates the future of these two-phased attacks for Clash of Clans, because you can, if you follow these things and you practice and you learn how to do each one of these components, you can attack much stronger bases than you are and be incredibly successful. You don't have to fight or attack for a 2-star. You can 3-star these bases and really help your clan out. So I would highly suggest you take some time in learning these components, even if you have no knowledge at all of these different kinds of things. Taking time and learning these fundamentals and going through these different steps will help you be successful. I'll share one last thing with you and let you know that you should be prepared to accept the fact that you're gonna make mistakes. These are not going to go well for you at first, and it's going to be tough to lock all these things down. But once you do, once you get them, you're going to be so much more successful at attacking, and it will help you in learning and adapting to some of these other attack strategies that are either already out or that are coming down as different things are learned, like the Go-Ho and Go-Lava and all these different attacks. It'll help you with taking some of these components and some of these ideas to those attacks and kind of give you a leg up. So anyways, that's enough yammering on. And yeah, so inverse GoLaLoon, Town Hall 9, give it a whirl. It's an awesome attack. I love it. It's pretty much my favorite now. But that's enough for me. Island Guy here. I will leave you to it, and yeah, you guys have a good day.